So I want to talk about really awesome customer service and businesses that just make you want to continue working with them and supporting them. I'm going to tell you a story. Last week I had a terrible customer service experience trying to get our printer work. So we own a print company, and I was trying to get our printer working so that we could do some magnets, and it needs new parts. And getting on the phone with customer service, actually getting taken care of, getting a technician scheduled took over a week. Super frustrating. I was going to a call center and they couldn't transfer me to anybody. I needed to wait for a call back. And so it was just atrocious. I was very frustrated with it. And then, that's a terrible, on one side you have a terrible customer service experience. And then on the other side, I had a really awesome customer service experience. So and ducks are flock animals, which means that they need to have a buddy. Otherwise, they will imprint on you as a human. And that means that you can't go on vacation. You can't go inside your house unless you're taking that duck with you. Right? They need buddies. They need besties. So you have to have at least one. And that's how chicken math happens, is you end up getting 15 because they all love each other. They're all besties. Well, we had Augie, and she needed a new bestie because Elsa passed away. So we found a local farm in the area that does poultry water. And we went and got 2 ducklings from her. They were about 8 weeks old, so about 2 months. And at that point, you can't really tell if they're a male or female by their quack, and they don't have they're not feathered yet. They're still mostly down, and you have to sex them in a certain way with the vent, making and seeing if it has female parts or male parts. And I am not an expert at that. I'm no professional, so that is not something that I can do. There's a science that I am not safe in. But we paid for 2 females because we've been doing ducks for a while. I just kind of figured that when Snow White ended up not being a princess but was actually more of a Prince Charming, that I just needed to find a new home for that Drake, because it was not something that we would be able to sustain with only 2 ducks. They need 5 so that they don't injure any of them. And the owner ended up reaching out to me and was like, I just want to double check, is that one that you got from me? Because if you paid for 2 females, I want to make sure that you have 2 females. I want to make sure that you are taken care of. So now I hadn't reached out to her. I was just chalking this up to that was the luck of the draw, and I was gonna have to figure out another duck situation, and that was not the case whatsoever. So I just wanted to that was phenomenal customer service. She went above and beyond, but also she was like, I want to make it right. So not only is she tracking my stuff and she saw it, but she reached out and let me know that she wanted to make it right. If it was supposed to be a female, if we paid for that service, if we paid for it to be a female, she wanted to make sure that we had a female. Also, if you have an awesome business that you've worked with, give them a shout out, give them a review, make a video about it, share it to all your friends, let everyone know. So, and on that note, anybody who is looking for any poultry or waterfowl, I highly recommend you check out Rock Farms Poultry. She's located in Seguin. Awesome. Really great customer service, and I'm super stoked. And so we have Snow White number 2 now, and I'll show you guys what she looks like.